Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing Deadside, fairly new open world survival slash PvP type game. So I figured we'd start it out brand new as a fresh spawn, day one. I'm logging into a different server, so hopefully I don't lose all my gear that I had in the other one. I figured I'd show you guys what it's like from the spawn. Now this outfit that you're seeing is not the standard outfit that you get. I got the mod developers support pack, which is $9 from Steam, and with that you get this this nifty little camouflage shirt. So we'll go ahead and pick our character here, and then we'll get started. Looks like a good day for an ugly guy, so let's see if we can find one here. This guy looks pretty hideous. This guy looks like he just got out of the army. Let's just go with this guy. And we'll create, and then we should spawn in a random area somewhere in the map. Don't know where yet, but we'll find out shortly, or soon enough. So here we go. Very open world. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. You can see from my inventory all I have is basically a pair of pants and a knife and a Zippo lighter here. So let's figure out where we're at. We do have map. If you hit the M button, it'll show you where you're at. You can zoom out. It gives you some locations. The plan from the developer, from what I've heard, is right now it's just this area's gameplay, but will be opening up additional area for the world here. So additional map. You do see here on the map a couple different items that are going on. These red ones indicate that there's a mission taking place, and the number of stripes indicates the level of the mission. So you can see these are level 1 missions, and basically it's to go into this area of the map. You kill all the AI spawns that are in there, and you'll pick up a loot crate that's full of has some money and some possible weapons and some different things that you can acquire. There's also level 2 and level 3, and then there's an epic mission as well. So you'll kind of look for those as they pop up. Those are a good way to get loot pretty quickly. Also in the map you can see here these two areas in the north and the south. Those are safe zones, and there's also trader bases there. So once you enter in, there's no fire. Even the AI spawns cannot kill you. Other players can't kill you. And there's player bases in there that give you additional storage in the way of lockers. You can go in and you can put additional inventory into those lockers and save it. And you can also, at the trader, you also have additional storage. So if you store something here with the trader down here and you go up to this trader, you have access to those storages. However, if you store something in the lockers down here, you cannot access that inventory from the lockers up to the north side, and vice versa. So keep that in mind. You do have the option in the map to add markers. So just by holding down your left shift key and left clicking somewhere on the map, you can set different markers. And then to remove those, you just hold down the shift key and you click back on those markers. But you can set down those, and then once you set those in, if I set one here at Stepano, and I go back to my map by hitting the M key, now you can see I have a waypoint there off to where that Stepano is, 2.7 kilometers from that location. So I'll go back to map and I'll remove that marker. So let's just start out. We'll go over here to Yantar. See what we can round up in the way of loot. Right now we just have a knife, so we want to be very careful. I'm going to hit the number 2 hotkey button, and I'll take that knife out. You can see 228 meters away we do have that location. So same normal commands, WASD to move around. I can use my Alt button and look around, of course. So, and then I can hold down Shift and I can run. Or I can auto run by holding down, or just by hitting the V button. Once I hit V, it just auto runs in the location that I'm pointed. To cancel the auto run, I would just hit the WAS or D. So here's our first town. You do want to be aware of scavs. Scavs are the computer generated AI. You can't really tell the difference between them and say another player. Sometimes they look the same, sometimes they don't. So it's just something to be aware of and remember. So we'll start looting here. This one, it's a little picky when you start looting on how to pick things up and how to interact with things. You have to have this mouse cursor just in a perfect location. So we've got some nails there, which I don't need right now. We've got some 7.62 by 25 ammunition. Looks like we've got a jacket over here, which will give me some additional inventory. So if I look at my player right now, I only have 2 spaces in my pants pocket. So nothing else available. If I pick up this jacket though, and I go back to my inventory screen, you can see now I have 2 spaces in my jacket. And so it gives me additional inventory space each time I pick something different up. So I'm still not going to grab those nails yet. We might grab some if we get into some building. I'm just going to grab whatever ammo I can right now because I don't know what gun is going to be available other than this pistol that I have. I did just pick up, I picked up a sawed-off shotgun, so let's put that in our number 1 slot. And let's keep that at our ready. This is a great gun. If you guys haven't played with it yet, super fun. So we'll grab this 9x18 and we'll grab the pistol here. See if it's going to let me grab my pistol here. Oh, no, it won't. So from the beginning, you'll have this knife. You'll need to get rid of the knife if you want to carry a pistol there. So there you go. Now I've got the pistol armed, and I don't have the knife anymore. I've never used the knife for anything else, so I don't really keep it. There we've got some vodka. Vodka's good if you get rags. Once you get rags, you can mix them with the vodka, and you can have sterilized rags, which are a little bit more potent for healing. However, I don't have any additional inventory space right now, so we'll just kind of leave it at that until I get some additional space. I don't have a radio right now to give me... Oh, so there's some scavs right there. Those are our AI friends. And apparently I only had 1 bullet for that. Switch over to my pistol. And they hurt me pretty good. I'm down to 5 health. So what I'll need to do is I'll need to hopefully grab some of their clothing and cut it up for rags. So F to search. I'm not going to take the pistol. Actually, I'm going to switch this pistol. I'll grab this 1911. And I'll change into my Gorka trousers. These ones have just a little bit more storage on them. Grab this backpack. And we'll grab this Gorka jacket as well. Gives me a little bit more storage, and then what I can do is I can actually cut this guy's clothes up and make some rags. So I'll put those into my inventory. Actually, I'll just go ahead and keep all this stuff. And then I'll tear this up into rags as well. Now let's use that. These rags, in fact, what I might do is I might go up and grab this vodka up here. Sanitize these rags so I get a little bit more health out of them, because right now these will give me about, I think it's about 10 or 15 HP. However, if I mix them with the vodka, I'll get a little bit more healing out of them. So go back into my inventory, take my rags. I got a soda I can drink for health. I need to go to my crafting menu, and when I go to crafting menu, I go to medicine, and now you can see I can create and craft a sterilized rag with the vodka. So we've got rubbing alcohol, moonshine, and vodka. Now I'll move these into my number 5. Oops, I gotta equip them first, then move them into number 5. And now I hit number 5, and I'm at 5 HP now. Once I use the rag, let's see what it takes us up to. I'm mainly a console player, so I'm still getting used to keyboard and mouse. So bear with me as I kind of learn some of these, but we'll get there. Let's see what this takes us up to. I've been curious. At 16, I'll probably go up to about 20, I bet. Yeah, so we'll want to use another one. That'll give us 35 health. And then while we're here, we might as well... Oh, that was it. We used all those rags. And we'll see if those bodies had any additional ammunition on them. Nice, I got a... Oh, we got another guy out there. Now I have no ammo for anything. So let's get up here. One down. Two down. Let's reload. I think there's one more out there. Where did he go? I don't see where the heck he went. But I hear him shooting. A lot of times these AIs carry, oh there he is. They carry shotguns, and those shotguns are just lethal. Oh, we got another one coming up the hill. And I'm dead. Cool thing about this one is when you die, I'll show you guys here. When you die, if you've got enough, when you kill people, you get dog tags. When you get enough of those dog tags, you can actually respawn closer to where you died at. But since I don't have any dog tags, I'm just going to click respawn for free. It's going to put me just a random location on the map. However, there will be a marker where I died at. So see, you can see over here, 2.8 kilometers away from where my body is at. And now I'm starting again with just the knife and the Zippo lighter. So I want to kind of make my way back towards that body because I did find some good loot off those first couple guys. The AIs don't loot your body, so that's good. So so I can rely on when I get back there finding all of my stuff still in place on my body. It's just gonna be a long run. Let's check out where we're out on the map. So we're all the way up here in Gorky. We're near that free zone, and we gotta make our way all the way down to here. So we might stop at a couple towns on the way there, just see if we can get something to protect ourselves, because this knife is not going to cut it. Good news is I'm back to full health, so the optimist in me is, I guess, happy. But really, really neat scenery. You know, it renders in beautifully. I don't know how well it comes across on a stream, but the gameplay with everything set to ultra is really pretty neat. It's definitely a lot smoother than, say, like DayZ. DayZ, we got some lag issues, and that stuff doesn't render in very far. This one, it renders in pretty deep, so we get a good visual from the game itself. The gunplay is fantastic in this. I love the gunplay. The sounds can leave a little to be desired. I mean, the sounds of the guns that the guns make are not the greatest, but Um, that's alright. The gunplay's fantastic. So let me know what you guys think so far about the game. I think it's I'm excited. I hear great places it's going to go. There's already some updates that the devs are coming out with. They're going to be adding in Barrett 50 cal. They're going to be adding in that tactical helmet similar to the one in DayZ that you can strap your light to. Obviously some map expansions. I heard rumors that there are going to be remotes that you can have on your person. So when you're using a code lock, rather than have to punch the code and all the time, you can use the remotes. So I hear a lot of things are coming out. I don't know how much of it is true. Obviously, there's a lot of hearsay, but it's so far it's really neat. So right now I'm using the auto run feature. I just hit the V button. Now I'm just using my mouse to be able to look around. But it's kind of a nice feature to use. Just kind of point this guy in his path. He looks pretty dedicated to running. Looks like maybe he's pretty good shape. Scavs will typically work the roads, so you'll usually see them walking in groups of 2 or 3 along the roadways. So as long as I only have a knife, I'm probably going to stick to the outskirts here just a little bit, out in the weeds and the brush, just to avoid any run-ins until we at least have a weapon. It's too bad that that shotgun that we found only had 1 round in it, because I love that sawed-off. I did see a building over here, so maybe we'll go check that out. Hopefully we don't get attacked while we're out here. Nine by 18. Let's just see where we're at on the map. Yeah, we're about halfway there. Churney. Oh, there is a weapon. There we go. Yeah, it's real picky trying to pick something up here. So we'll get rid of that knife, and we'll bring this in here. And see if these pants offer us any more storage. Oh, they have the same. 2 slots. Oh, we got this TTK. Why don't we have that? That's probably better than this. Let's see, what does that take? It takes 762 by 25. And we got some 762 by 25. So I'm going to get rid of this one here. We'll use the TTK. And we'll drop this. We'll drop this. And keep this. Maybe we'll take a bottle of vodka. Never have too much vodka. In fact, you know what I should do? I should craft some rags while we're here. Just in case. And of course I have no inventory space for it. But let's see if I can... Let's drop this for a second. Pick up these rags. Let's craft... Wait, I got vodka and a rag. Oh, I need 4 rags. Well, let's leave that just for a minute. Take the ammo. If I find any rags any closer, we'll run back here real quick. There we are. There's 2 more rags. Wood planks. We got sheet metal. Got a flashlight. We'll grab that just in case. Nails, lots of nails. Jeez, now I know where to come if I need nails. Let's run back and craft those rags with that vodka real quick. Now that we've got a stack of 4. Alright, let's drop this. Go to the vodka. Go here to crafting and we'll craft the sterilized vodka rags. And we'll pick that ammunition back up. Make sure we're loaded here. Alright. We are on our way. Be nice to have a backpack right now, but I don't have one. If you do, if you find rope, you can find rope and 4 rags, and you can craft a cloth backpack. It has a few slots in it, not too many, but it has a few. If you're in a bind and you need the storage, then you have that option available. Just take a look here what's in this building. Heck, if we could loot up, we wouldn't need to run all the way back, but I didn't see a door on this. This building looks like it's all secured. No entry. Careful crossing the street. People aren't too friendly in this town. Oh, look at that. S85. It's like a bolt action. I don't know why I can't grab that ammo. Now I can. So let's, it's not going to let me grab that ammo. I'm going to drop the flashlight. See if that lets me grab that ammo. And it does not. Boy, I could sure use a backpack or even a pair of pants with 4 slots would be nice. Maybe we'll get lucky up here. Just go back to my pistol just as we're looting here. Boy, these buildings do not want to let us in, do they? Everything's locked up tight. There we go, that should give us a little bit more storage. Let's go grab that ammunition real quick off the bus. I don't want to be stuck out here with just 4 rounds. Can I grab it through the door here? Yep, I can. Alright. Let's keep making our way back to our dead body. Got him. And of course he had a friend. uses that sawed off again. There's that rope. I've never used the rope for anything, but it does say that you can craft a bag out of it. Let's see, these give us 4 slots, so we're going to drop these pants, grab these ones, and then we'll grab the stuff that was in that we had. Any little bit of extra storage definitely helps out. Machine oil, I don't know what that's for. I'm not going to grab it because I don't really need it right now. But I did see something in this other room here that another pistol and some moonshine. Food, here we got a can of soup. Food and water, of course you need to make sure that you're monitoring that constantly as well. I don't know where this guy's buddy went. Might be in that shed over there, or he might be in the house across the street, who knows. But this guy seemed like he was standing guard. Machine oil. A flashlight, those are probably nails. Yes, they are. But also a saw. The cool thing about this game is when you're crafting and building, Daisy, you'd use a saw or a hammer and they would break down. You'd have to repair them with duct tape. These ones you buy one saw, one hammer, one hatchet, and it lasts the entire game, which is kind of cool. Alright, so he didn't have much of anything on him, so we will continue on. I don't know where homeboy went, but now I got a nice bright helmet to give my position away to anyone that might be looking. Let's just check over here real quick. In here, dude? This bomber jacket gives us 4, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this stuff, drop this, and equip this one, and then we'll pick this stuff back up. I now have a flashlight on my weapon, which is cool. Oh. Taking shots. Where you be at, dude? There he is. Got him. So I'm telling you about that sawed-off thing is beast. He had another sawed-off. I will take those shotgun shells though. Good stuff. I was worried about where that guy was at. That's that same shotgun that we have already, but the full version. And I don't need that jacket. I didn't get any dog tags from these guys. I don't know why. That's weird. We did get a can of beef, which is always yummy, I guess. A lot of shotgun shells around. I'll take them. Alright, let's make our way back there. I want to get my my military loot back here. My backpack was definitely good. Nope. Taking shots. Oh man, they got me. So that is the world of that I've been living in the last couple days. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I really like this game. Looking forward to doing some other videos, some gameplay on it. So give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if it's something you guys would like to see some more of, and we'll get into it. If you guys haven't bought it yet, go onto Steam, check it out. It's definitely a good investment, and from my understanding and from the feedback that I've heard from other people, it's slated to go big places and maybe surpass, you know, some game players or the number of game players that DayZ has with some of the mechanics that this one has. So we actually respawned here pretty close. We're only about 500 meters away from where it says our body is at. So it's possible that those guys are still going to be in the area. But let's just take a chance and just see what happens. Worst case scenario, I stab them with my pocket knife. They might have just cleared out the scene, because the good thing is they don't loot your body. I think I mentioned that before. The bad news is they tend to gang up on you a little bit, and when they come, they roll pretty deep. Look out, we're way high up on this mountain. That's kind of cool. Got a nice visual. The building on this is really neat. You essentially stake your claim. You build a claim sign, and then you stake your claim, and then you can build on that plot of land. So it's got some really neat crafting in there. Maybe if I get a second here, I'll kind of show you guys what that looks like. But yeah, I'm excited to kind of mess around with the building and secure my base and lock it up. But it's got some really neat stuff. All right, hopefully these guys are gone. Hopefully they just kind of grabbed their gear and moved out, and they're not sticking around waiting for me to come back. Because this knife here is not doesn't give me the greatest ability to defend myself. Flashlight doesn't really help me defend myself either. Hello? Anybody home? Don't see anyone. No shots yet. Remember, I died in that garage in there. Yep, I'm still in there. I think they were mad that I killed their friend earlier. So there I am, hunched over. They did not take any of my stuff, so let's loot this body here. flashlight? We'll keep the flashlight. Let's get this gun reloaded here. Let's move this to my number 1. And move this to here. Alright. Number 1, reload. Number 3, reload. Number 2, reload. And let's cut some of these, let's make some rags real quick. Oh, I still have those rags. Okay, so we should be okay. Alright, let's move this food down here just in case I get hungry. I don't have anything to drink yet. But let's get on our way. So now that I've died and respawned, I lost my original spawn that I was going for. That's alright. Because it was very early on, we didn't have too much loot. It was just a good score on that first initial find. Cool thing with the ammo is you can stack it, so as you find ammo, you can stack it in up to 100, and then you'll start a new stack, so you can have a few different stacks going on. Same with most of the things. Most things you can stack wood planks and logs and stuff like that. You can only stack in 4s, so it doesn't. It'd be nice if it stacked like 20, but it doesn't. It goes up to 4. Okay, I want to get on the road. I want to head to maybe a military base or somewhere that's going to give us a little bit more. I've already got all that and I can't hold any more. See if we can grab this. Yep. Oh, hunter's vest. That'll give us some additional storage, which is good. Meat porridge. Yeah, so that hunter's vest here gave us 2, 4, 6 additional storage spots, which is great. Meat porridge, by the way, if you guys get down to the trader store and you're buying food, all the food is the same price. That meat porridge gives you the most nourishment. So I would encourage you guys, if you are buying stuff, get the meat porridge. So now I will come back and I will take that 7.62 ammo for the TTK. Alright, let's get a move on. I don't know if these guys had bugged out or what, but I'm going to cut across this field. We got 1.2 kilometers to go, and we're just going to beeline it straight for that location. See if anything's left over there from our remains, or if it's already despawned. Things despawn pretty quick. I learned a really good early lesson. I was working on my build on the other server. If you drop something on the ground, make sure and pick it up within just a couple minutes, otherwise it'll despawn. It'll despawn that quick. If you're out and about. If you drop it in your building that you're building, it's not as quick, but it will still despawn pretty quick. So I don't know if it's like more like 10 minutes inside your building and 2 minutes out in the world. I don't know exactly what the time frame is, but I know that I lost a bunch of stuff because I was trying to free up inventory space and pick up some logs. And I looked back and all the stuff that I dropped on the ground was gone within just a couple minutes, so FYI. Alright, let's take a look at the map here real quick. So we had set this for Yantar. I think that's where we originally were headed when we got killed on the first round. So for those just joining, this is Deadside. New PC game, open world survival. The developers have just done a fantastic job with it. I mean, it's really appealing to the eye. The ambiance, the noises, the sounds, the visuals are just really, really good. Gun sounds could use a little work, but it's an easy trade-off for all the other benefits that you get with the game. One of the cool things that I really like, anyone used to DayZ chopping wood, here when you chop on a tree and it gives you wood, you can continue to chop on that same tree over and over and over and over again, and it will never fall down. It'll just continue to give you wood. So it's nice. So when I built my base on the other server, I actually built it around a tree, so I could just chop wood from inside my house, and it was kind of cool. I had an endless supply of lumber from my house. I wish I had you know, hatchet and saw and stuff right now. I could kind of show you, but let's just show you here in the menu. I go into my inventory menu. Up here I can click on craft, and let's say I wanted to go into my builds. So here's base. So the first thing you got to build is you got to build this land claim. When you build the land claim, you will post it down on the land that you want to build on. That marks it as yours, and then you can start building from there. And so you start out by building scaffold, different types of scaffold or different shapes of scaffolding, all the way up to a large one. So here's the basic scaffold with one entry, and then you've got scaffolds here that are really large that have 4 openings, and then of course decking, round or cornered. You got the walls, you got the rounded walls, you got the doors. You got doors with locks on them, so with electronic locks. And of course you have to have the electronic lock to attach to it, but you can build those doors. And then of course these gates are huge. The fences here, super tall, and they come pre-built in with the barbed wire on the top. Sandbags, and then these giant towers. These towers are huge. They're taller than any structure that I've seen within the game. So building mechanics in this game are really, really neat as well. Kind of leaves a lot of options for you to build and kind of customize your own base. So it'd be neat if there was just kind of a sandbox area where you could go in and play with some of the building and just get creative, you know, maybe a creative mode, and do some of the building. That would be fun. Let's get my shotgun out here just because I don't know who's out creeping around here. We're getting pretty close to a larger city, and I don't like getting caught. Oh, this is the first place I died right here. I died up here somewhere. I doubt my stuff's going to be here anymore because I'm sure it despawned. But if you guys remember, I was out in these woods right up here when I got killed the first time. Unfortunately, my body is no longer here. But, oh well. Let's see if there's any good stuff that's respawned back in the building here. Little construction area. You see any banditos? Nope. 9x19, I don't have that. I've got a better gun than that, so I'll leave that. Bomber jacket, I'm good. There's a shotgun. We'll take the shotgun rounds, maybe. Yep, I've got room. There's some more meat porridge. That's always yummy. Oh, look, a chest. Let's see what's in there for us. Battery. I don't know what the battery's for, but we'll take that. We'll take the soda. We'll take that soda. And we'll take that. Oh, I can't take that. I must be full. So here, I was telling you guys could stack. So if I go to here and I right click and I hit stack all, you can see now I've got a stack of 100 and I've got a stack of 58. So I can move this now into my inventory and now stack these ones. So now I've got 2 stacks of 100 and a stack of 49. So I'm going to get rid of this one here. And let's see, I've got a flashlight. I'm going to take these rounds for the shotgun. I'm going to also stack these. So now I've got 100 of those and 35 extra. Let's drop. Let's drop. So when you go to the trader, if you're looking to sell ammo, they have to be in stacks of 100. It's the only way that they will buy those. Keep that in mind. If you're sitting at the trader and wondering why isn't he buying my stuff or making me an offer, that's why they have to be in stacks of 100. Alright, let's make our way to, let's go to the trader. We're fairly close, so I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to turn this waypoint off by holding down shift and clicking on it, and now I'm going to mark the trader safe zone, and we're 1.5 kilometers from there. You can see it's actually put a marker over here. So let's head that way. Just take a look both ways before you cross the street. And we are good. Let's just check one more building just in case. You never know. Oh, same ammo I don't need. Got that. Panama hat. You know, I'm not really digging this motorcycle helmet, so I'm going to drop that. And let's go for the real look here. There you go. We are complete. Much rather have a tactical helmet, but let's grab some more meat salad or whatever that is. A canned fish. And there's no drinking the moonshine on this game, just so you're aware. Burlap, good for building sandbags. There's a sandbag crafting, if you guys saw that when I was going through the base building. You need to click the burlap for that. Ah, I'm full on ammo apparently. Rope, I don't need. I don't know if we can swim across that water. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll give it a shot and see. I don't know if it's like DayZ where we can swim out and across. But let's check it out. Looks like a cool place to go camping though. That water is really, really neat. Nope, I hit a blockade there. Doesn't let me run any more forward. So now we know. It's a pretty pristine beach here. So I'm going to use the auto run feature. I'm just going to hit the V button. And if I'm holding Alt while I'm auto running, hold down Alt, and I can continue to run and kind of take my look around and watch for anyone that I should be aware of lurking around. Just about a kilometer out. Looks like we've got a build up here from another player, so we'll go check it out. I'll just give you an example of what these builds look like. If you do run into another player, I think the default chat key is F6. I've actually changed mine because that was really, really inconvenient, so I changed my mouse button. But all you do is you hold down that F6 and you can talk. Hello, can anybody hear me? Not here to raid your base, I'm just running through. So pretty neat building. I mean, I would have put more windows on this, but he's obviously looking for a good view. Maybe he doesn't even have a view. There's no windows at all. Maybe it's just a storage. I don't know. But yeah. I mean, the building is pretty neat. There's a lot of customization to it. Like to get some better gear. Maybe we'll see if somebody's walking along this road up here and makes themselves an easy target. Other than me. So far it seems today I've been the easiest target. Killed twice in the last 40 minutes. One thing I also like is, you know, in DayZ it seems like every other minute it's nighttime or it's raining, and I'm not a big fan of the rain or the nighttime in DayZ. This one it seems like the daytime shift, and I'm sure it's customizable in a custom server, but this one it seems like the daytime is a lot more realistic and longer. I haven't seen it rain yet. I'm sure it does, but I haven't seen it rain yet. So here you can see these red flags. We should get a notification as soon as we pass this red flag to let us know we're in a safe zone. And there you go, up at the top right hand or top left hand corner you can see you're entering a safe zone. And down at the bottom right you see it says no guns allowed. So if you want to, you can put your gun away, or you can just hit caps lock and you'll just kind of put it at the ready there. So we're not threatening to anybody that's out there seeing us come in. So let's head into the trader base. Over the river, through the woods. It's weird, I haven't seen any other players. Unless some of those that I thought were AIs were players and I killed them. That wouldn't be good. See what we got going on here. Hello. These traders speak fluent Russian. I don't understand Russian, but they understand money pretty good. So here's the first thing I was telling you guys about. You have these lockers. In the lockers you can go in and you can hit F here, you can store. Gives you all the storage space that's available to you. However, it's only available to you if you come back to these lockers. If you go up to the other trader base up in the north, you don't have access to the storage in those lockers. So we've got two different traders. This guy sells like medicinal and healing food, water, drinks, and you can also sell those to him. So if I go up and I hit F to trade, then you can see he's making me an offer on any of these things here. So $1,300 for the moonshine, $1,300 for this moonshine. I might just sell it. Sell, and you can see here I've got 2.6k now. So he deals primarily in the food and drinks and tools. So if I add in tools, he would also buy them, like my flashlight. And then this guy over here is weapons primarily. So yes, I understand that completely. So you can see here he's offering me money for my ammunition because they're in stacks of 100 each. $1,200 for the S85, which I might take because I haven't used it yet. $500 for the flashlight. So I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell that. And I'm going to keep the vest right now because it gives me that storage. And I might sell a box of these for 200 bucks. So now I've got four and a half grand. However, that doesn't really do anything for me. If I wanted to buy a weapon here, the least amount I would spend is $2,000. So it's definitely a racketeering deal here. These guys are obviously in the mafia, and they don't give you very much for what you have, and then they charge extreme prices for what you want. But do have some really neat sniper rifles, the VSD, the Mosin. There's two Mosin. There's a Mosin K and then the Mosin. $150,000 for that VSD. That sawed-off that I have, which is the it's the Izzy 43, $1,000. Even for that little pistol that we were finding on everyone, $2,000 on those. So you can buy ammo, weapons. You can also buy equipment here. There's a great backpack. This backpack, since we're so cramped on storage, but this Stalker backpack, $150,000. It'll allow you to carry two weapons, two long guns. Right now we can carry an automatic and we can carry the shotgun. But if you have this, it'll allow you to carry two in this slot rather than just one. So, but least expensive backpack here, 25 grand, which I don't really have. I mean, I could buy a bag, but I'm sure I'll find one. Body armor, and then we've got the best pants. Oh no, we don't. We thought we had. We had the Gorka trousers. That last game where we died, we had the Gorka trousers and the Gorka jacket, which are really, really nice. So, anyways, that gives you an idea about the trader, how the trader works. I think we got a fair trade with him. We also have storage in the trader. So again, if I talk to the trader, you can see over here we've got this storage here. This is available if you store here with this trader. This is available at any of the safe zones. So even if you go up to the north, you would still have your storage here. So if I put in, say, this can of soda in here, then any one of these traders that I go to, my can of soda will always be in there. So it's kind of a nice place to go. You don't want to die with some of these things on you, so you might put your money in here. The only place you'll ever use your money is at these traders, so it's wise to just keep your money there in the storage because, I mean, unless you run into a player and you want to give them some money, there's no other time to use your money, so it's wise to just kind of keep that in storage. So I might do that. I just put it in there and leave it in there until I need it back. And I might go over here and sell this vodka because I don't drink a lot, and I've got 2 vodka rags already, and I really need the money anyways. So we'll sell this vodka for $800. That's some expensive vodka, and now we've got just over $5,000. And to give you an idea of what he sells, so again, oops, sorry, wrong button. Recovery items, so food, bandages. Bandages are fantastic to have. They where these give you, what do we say, 25? These ones actually give you 35. So I might just buy at least one of these and have it on my person. You can wrap them quicker than these. And of course, food. Food is all $500. If you're going to buy food, buy the meat and porridge. It gives you a lot more nutrition than anything else. So meat and porridge is the way to go. Soda, I think they're all the same. And then also tools. So here you can get your axe to chop down trees, your hammer, and your saw. And you have to have a hammer and saw to be able to build. And of course nails. 10 nails for $600. If that isn't a crime, then I don't know what is. Walkie-talkie is really, really good to have because it'll alert you when those AIs are kind of walking by. So you kind of keep it on in your person, and you don't have to interact with it, but it'll give you a little squelch with some talk as soon as an enemy is approaching you. So it's kind of a nice thing to have. So that is your tour of the program today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you got a little bit out of it. Let me know if you'd like to see some more. I'm just starting out the streaming thing, so I'm still learning how to do it and still getting comfortable with it. So let me know. Hey, we got a guy over here. Hey there. Can you hear me? Hello? Do you have a mic on? Oh, sorry. Okay. I just saw you. You messaged me back that you can't hear me. So, sorry. Just checking this out. New to this server, so thanks for saying hi. All right, you guys. So with that, we'll close it out, and you guys have a great day.